So yeah, again, you want to position the person so that your hands can be comfortable, and well, I try to get my little fingers in the right place first. So you want to find the occiput, which in her is clear down here, and I want to put my fingers, make sure they're medial to the mastoid process. Okay, so her mastoid process is here. Otherwise, it'll be on the temporal bone. So my little fingers go way back up under here, and the occiput comes down like this, and then goes up, and right where it goes up is where I put my little fingers. Okay, and they're pretty medial, so I've got them stuffed up under there pretty far. How's that feel right there?
Mm-hmm.
And then I put my find the sweet spot here. So here's her the eyebrow, eye ridge there, and then her sweet spot's right there. And you get used to feeling it, because if you're not on it, it just doesn't feel. None of this area feels the same as right there. So practice moving around and feeling. So if you're off even an eighth of an inch, it doesn't feel quite right. So you're right there. And generally, you can then just relax your fingers down, but her, she's got a big old.
I can move it.
You wanna sit down? Okay. I don't know if you're too cold.
Oh, I can just do this.
Ah, that's a versatile article. Yeah, that frees it up quite a bit more. Then I can put my little fingers down in there, in here. So then I tune in and meld. Before I do anything, I want to just tune in and see what the rhythm is. So just going into extension there. Back into extension. So very little flexion, mostly extension. So she has an extension lesion.
So it's mostly extension.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm feeling is my thumbs just keep coming back towards me. And I can feel her pulse, of course, because the temporal artery's running right up through there. Actually, a little posterior to my thumbs, but I still feel her pulse in the muscle. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so it feels like she has a little more excursion on the left than the right. Even though it's all pretty much flexion or extension, it's still getting more movement on the left and the right. So I'm just going to now invite it towards the ceiling with 90% intention. And that starts her, so right away the right greater wing starts coming towards me, left starts going down, so that would be called a right torsion. Now that's straightening out as it's winding back. Going back into extension again. So what it did is it kind of tucked itself back into extension, and now it wants to lift up a little bit. So you almost get a body sense what the sphenoid's doing. Like I'm getting the sense it wants to go like this, as it's tucking in like that. Again, I'm just going to follow it and keep encouraging it in the direction of ease. Straightening out. And that's heading towards the ceiling a little more. So it might go in stages, you know, we get a little bit of release, it'll move up, and then it'll start unwinding again a different way. So she's kind of wobbling back and forth between, she's kind of doing this, so kind of like a torsion back and forth. It's like she's trying to work something loose. So Sorry, I keep interrupting you. There we go. And just keep inviting it towards the ceiling until you get that feeling that you just go all the way. She's getting pretty close. Just a little bit holding on the left inferior side of that sphenobasolar joint. There she goes. There. So it feels like you did a good job on your frontal bone.
Mhm.
You did that. Yeah. Good. So I just want to go towards the ceiling. So that's later on. We'll get into all the torsion, side bending, vertical, lateral shear, all that stuff. But for now, just take and try to lift. Okay. And it should be pretty set to go, having gotten the frontal and the